March 1st. I usually don't go out at the beginning of the month. It's too people-y out there. But I made it back alive. Today's shirt is botany plants lately. Botany is the study of plants, if you don't know. Haha. Alright. Now that I have your undivided attention, got more compliments on my bags. Got some chicken thighs. They charge $1 more for taking off the skin. So, I don't care. Anyway, I can cook some of those up. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So I got 2. One's going in the freezer. Actually, they'll both go in the freezer because I have a pizza I just bought. I'm not a store-bought pizza kind of person, but I like to try them from time to time just to see if I can find any that I like. Oh, boy. Overcast. We're going to get more thunderstorms today. Here's my receipt. Kind of funny because the guy that was checking me out is very slow. He just literally just beep, grabs it, beep, young kid. But he's like, you know, he checks me out, he puts his close sign on the register, and his partner comes down the way and he goes, hey, you want to take over my check stand? I said, no, thanks, I gotta get home. And he goes, no, I was talking to him. I was like, I know, I was just kidding. Why bother, you know? Angelio's chicken parmesan, breaded chicken breast with vine-ripe tomato sauce, spaghetti, pasta, mozzarella, and a sprinkle of parmesan. That looked rather yummy. So I got 2 of those. I got some Ritz crackers, peanut butter. They're 99 cents. I got some Granny Smith apples for my critters. It was busy, but I made it. Saw a co-worker, bumped into her, and not literally, but usually people do their shopping every Sunday, then you'll bump into the people you know. Alright, then we have some cheese. They were restocking the cheese and all the things and all the meat. So, Colby Jack. Got a couple of them. I got some Mission tortilla chip strips. This is going to be for work. The lasagna, the Ritz is going to be for work. And then the lasagna is going to be for work. We'll leave those out. One cheese there. One cheese in the refrigerator. I got some Corona. I saw this guy called Wood and Rust. If you've ever watched him, he says in this episode, let's get fucked up. He does all these shot drinks. He said that there's a Corona drink and you drink it down to the neck and then you add cinnamon whiskey of sorts and then slowly tilt the bottle. You know, you don't want to shake it up because it'll go everywhere, but I'm going to try that because I have some cinnamon whiskey. Why not? And then the kid was like, you make your own bags? That must be at least 30 pounds right there. I said, yep. They take about 30 pounds or 50 pounds of feed. So pumpkin spice coffee. Got 2 of them. I just got paid. And I got my taxes in. So double payday there. 3 cheese lasagna. Yep, same thing. So I got 4 of those. I got some tuna in water. It's mostly for the cats. I got some cream of soup, Campbell's. Their chicken noodle is very rich and buttery for me, and I don't like it, and I bought a whole mess, and then that whole Campbell's thing came out, but anyway. Here's another one. Chicken of the sea. Say hi, Moof. Good boy. I really went there just for jam. So I got some strawberry preserves, because I've been eating peanut butter by itself. right. These were $1.99, salted caramel brownie. And then caramel apple crisp. Don't they look good? But it's creamer. It's not going to look good. So, and then try an iced coffee. Yeah, I try all sorts of coffee, not just iced. So yeah, there we go. Right, Move? Right. He wants you know what, and he got that this morning, so he's not getting any more. I've moved a lot of my plants outside into the greenhouse. I showed you a video that shows my tomato plant that I took from the Aero Gardens, moved it into soil. It's got new leaves, and then now it's being acclimated outside for the greenhouse. All right, so now we have strawberry swirl mini cheesecake. That looks delish. And then this is raspberry mint cheesecake. Don't they look delish? Especially this one. Home method ingredients you can't pronounce. So you probably take it out and let it thaw for a few minutes before you want to eat it. I've come to the conclusion that Mufasa has anxiety because he stays up all day. It's hard to get him to go to sleep like everybody else. Then this is the pizza I'm going to have tonight. It's roasted vegetable, wood-fired pizza, grilled zucchini, grilled peppers, olive oil, tomato sauce, no artificial flavors or preservatives, real cheese, product of Italy, hand-stretched dough. So that should be good for tonight. And the oven is at 425, 11 to 13 minutes. So I got 2 of those. And last but not least, oh gosh, some English muffins. Haven't had English muffins for a while. These are like 3 something. But we've always had Thomas's. Even my mom made us that. And I always remember it's been that brand, so. Anywho, I'm going to leave one in the refrigerator because I have no more room in the freezer. And then I can remind myself to eat it tonight. Alright, that's for work. That's empty, and that's all we do. So, nothing else going on here. Just some thunderstorms. The wind's picking up. Got to work next week. It's going to be in the high 50s, mid 60s, which is weird. And then 30s and 40s at night, which is much better than it was. So, other than that, we'll just slowly start doing planty things as it starts warming up. And I'll give you a tour of the greenhouse as things start growing. And it's about all we can do for right now. Until then, bye-bye.